issues. Under God.
Then they try to walk with the struts, so no one can tell.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far.
Ooh, I can't believe it. Ooh, she out on me.
What up? This is the Kitchener Summer Jam. My name's Sony SS, K-Town sickest beatboxer. Check this out.
Yo, my name is Sony SS. What up? Damn, you's a sexy bitch.
So, who you excited to see today, though? Any excitement to see any of the artists? Rick Ross, T-Pain? You know?
I'm excited to see everybody, but really, it's about Busta.
Busta Rhymes, right?
You know,
yeah, he's been doing it for a while.
He's gonna come tear it down.
Excellent.
I'm waiting to see that.
Excellent. Well, I wish you the best. I just have a question. We're an organization that raises the awareness on kids that have like mental health issues like depression, schizophrenia. What kind of advice would you give to kids that are going through hard situations and may need like some advice on, how to get out of that,
Really and truly, it's like, life is hard. And like we all have our own situations to deal with, so what they need to do is keep their head up. That's the best thing to do and keep moving forward, because nothing don't gotta stop nobody.
Exactly.
You can have a disability, but that don't mean you're crippled.
Exactly.
You understand? It's just a disability. You still got the rest of your body, you still got the rest of the things that you can work with. And we can work around anything. We people.
That's why they look up to you, man. Good job, man. Well, I respect you and good luck, man. Yeah. So what brought you to Summer Jam Canada?
Dance competition. Dance competition. I just thought maybe we'd have a chance.
So when do you guys go on and stuff?
We go on around 5, right after Fabulous.
Right after Fabulous? So who are you guys excited to see?
Fabulous, man.
Fabulous?
Everyone.
T-Pain, Busta Rhymes.
That's cool. Now, I've asked you guys a serious question. Now, our organization, it raises awareness on the stigma surrounding people that have like mental health issues. What advice would you give the kids going out there that are suffering from depression, schizophrenia, things like that? Any advice to them?
Just take a passion that you like. Sorry, take a passion that you like and just stick with it, man. Like, it'll get you through whatever you're going through, especially when it comes to depression and things like that.
Well, I appreciate you guys' time. Good luck with your dance competition. All right? All right, cool. How long have you guys been doing dancing and stuff?
As a crew, we've been together for almost a year now. Maybe a little over a year.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And who are you excited to see today out of all the artists?
All of them, man. All of them?
Busta
Rhymes.
That's cool. Now, we're an organization that raises like the awareness on the stigma surrounding mental health. Kids that suffer from depression and schizophrenia and all that, having internal issues. What kind of advice would you give them for a kid going through something that may need an outlet, or what kind of advice would you give to a kid going through something like that?
Arts. Do what makes you happy, like express yourself.
I appreciate that.
Try to find a creative outlet,
Excellent. Well, good luck to you guys, all right? I hope you guys win, all right?
Moonrunners.
Is anybody with me? Can anybody hear me? Come on.
First thing, what music means to me, music means a lot. Music is a way of expression. Music helps you through bad times, through good times. The lyrics are very important. They actually tell stories. So music is actually life for me, you know what I mean?
Excellent.
When I put on certain songs, they actually bring me back to certain memories. They take me to certain places. So.
Excellent, man. And I heard you got a video on Much Vibe. Congratulations.
Yeah, we got the first video was on Much Vibe. The second video was aired on Much Music. So
excellent.
Toxic Love. So I'm very happy for that.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, man. Now, who you excited to see? There's a lot of, Rick Ross, T-Pain. Who are you excited to see?
I'm actually excited to see everyone, but if you put me on the spot, I say Ricky Rose. You know, his album's coming out, Teflon Don.
Yeah,
so
man.
I'm excited to see that.
Excellent. Now, what advice would you give to kids that are going through, that suffer from depression or going through internal issues? What advice would you give them in order to be successful and come out of those situations?
Well, basically, you got to stay surrounded by people who can push you to do the positive things. You know what I mean? People that believe in you, you keep them close. They don't necessarily have to be family, blood related. They could be your family, but not blood related. Just as long as they're pushing you towards the right direction, keep them close, and you guys will make it to wherever you want to go.
I respect that, man. I wish you all the best, man.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, man. Good luck, man. Cool.
And we getting through the pain, shelter from the rain. Things about to change. Michael G'll say the same. Come on, break it down.
I'm here with Bishop Brigante right now.
The gambling man was popping. How you doing?
How you doing? By the way, I saw you on the internet. Actually, you and Drake were actually betting a watch.
Yeah.
That was cool, man.
I have a. This is what I do. I'm the gambling man, and one night we were in a studio session or whatever. I was just hanging out at the crib, whatever. But we had a studio there, and young Tony Hush, shout out to Hush, decided that he wanted to challenge me in some dice.
Yeah.
So I took his money, I scooped it a couple times, and then when we come to the studio, we don't come with a lot of money on us or whatever, but they want to gamble with me, I'll gamble.
Yeah.
So I scooped Hush's money.
Yeah.
And then right after that, Drake came in and, everybody wants to be a superhero and help him get his money back. And I took his first little bit of money that he had, and then he didn't have any more money on him.
Yeah.
Like we have money, but he didn't have money on him.
Yeah.
So a rule of mine is when I'm gambling, if I don't see the money, the bet would look kind of funny. So he was like, put me on credit. I was like, nah, dog, you know what I mean? And then he was like, boom, pulled off his watch. He's like, you know what? Let's bet the watch.
Really?
And I was like, what? This little money for the watch?
How much was the watch, by the way?
I think it was a few grand.
A few grand, eh?
He said $7,000.
Yeah.
I'd say a few grand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Might have been a little bit more back then.
Oh, man.
And we rolled for it.
Yeah.
And if you want to see how it turned out, just look up youtube.com/TGM and you'll find that video and you'll see how it turned out. It was a pretty victorious situation for somebody.
That sounds amazing, man. And what brings you out here today, especially to Summer Jam Canada?
You know what, man? I'm out here supporting, Simone's event, and I'm just coming out here to see everybody. My homeboy Busta Rhymes, we did a movie together. He's out here, Spliff Star. I'm coming to check out, T-Pain, Fabulous, just on stage. Everybody. Plus, I came to see some of the Toronto cats that I got love for and my homies. Jay Diggs is out here today. JD Era's out here today, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we out here just, I'm here showing my support. And if somebody leaves the microphone somewhere, do not be surprised if I take over this whole event.
I hear you, man.
That's my word.
I hope you go on there. And I just got one thing to ask you. Our organization focuses on kids that have mental health issues like depression, schizophrenia. Okay. I was wondering, what kind of advice would you give the kids that are going through internal issues? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of advice would you give them to, find a better way and to be able to cope with their situation?
You know what? At the end of the day, if you always have positive people around you and you always have a positive spirit, never, ever, ever invest any time into anything that somebody says to hurt you. Definitely. Because there's no such thing as ignorance anymore. When somebody says something racial or discriminating or anything like that, they know what they're doing. Exactly. So their intent is to hurt you. So if you let them hurt you, that person wins. So never let that person win. Always smile in front of your enemies and always pray for everybody and just be happy always, because positive energy and positive aura will bring you positive results in your life. And you're no different than anybody else, man. We all get through it. We all got issues. Everybody's got issues. Just be happy and just, you'll be fine.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a great time here today, man.
Thank you very much and much love, man. It's the gambling man, Bishop Brigante. Let's go.
I know not to gamble with you. Thank you. Cool, man.
Fabulous is about to come on stage right now, so this is before he comes on. I don't know what I'ma do, but I'ma do it.
Diamonds in my damn chain.
Thanks, Kitchener.
Can I ask you a quick question while you're here, too? So who are you excited to see today?
I'm excited to see Fabulous, T-Pain, and Busta.
You killed that, by the way. Let me just know that was a sick beatbox, man. That was sick. I have one more question. We have kids out there that suffer from like mental health issues and things like that. What advice would you give to kids out there that are going through those kind of issues?
Have a positive attitude, because whatever you believe is what you can achieve.
Excellent, man. Good job, man.
All right, cool.
All right, man. Cool. Yo, right now, if you guys don't know, come over here, man. Come over here. We got Fabulous on stage right there. You might want to show him Loso. This is crazy right now. Big for Mind Your Mind. Loso, in case you ain't know so.
Everybody here today is a winner. There's gonna be some times in life where you don't know what you're gonna do, but you gotta do something. So always remember, I'ma do it.
There's Loso right there. Hey.
Since you need you on loop, can't block every hood and you know rock. You know what happened, I'm in the back. I'm supposed to do it all the stress on me. Everybody in there on the corner, stress on me. I don't know what I'ma do, but I'ma do it. I don't know what I'ma do, but I'ma do it. I got money on my head, but I'm riding in a truck. Yeah, just like JFK. Hey, Kingston, get your hands up. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. Say I don't know what I'ma do, but I'ma do it. I don't know what I'ma do, but I'ma do it. I got money on my head, but I'm riding in a truck.
We out here, baby. Yeah.
How you doing today, first of all?
I'm good. It's actually my birthday today.
It's your birthday today?
Yeah, man.
Happy birthday. What do you
Thank
plan
you.
on doing for your birthday, man?
Ripping up this crowd right here, and then back to Toronto for our little party I'm having.
And I heard you have a mixtape coming out as well.
Mixtape's out right now. The Experiment mixtape. Find it on jdigsmusic.com. Just type in my name, and it'll show up probably first thing.
Excellent, man. I've seen all your videos. You have great music, and one question I wanted to ask you is specifically is when did you first start doing music? What inspired you to do music?
I started doing music at 10 years old. Started DJing, fell in love with that. Went on to producing, fell in love with that. Went on to rapping, fell in love with that. And now I engineer, rap, produce, and DJ.
That sounds good, man. That sounds good. Now, we're an organization that basically raises awareness on the stigma surrounding kids who have mental health issues, like depression, schizophrenia. For people looking up to you and things like that, what kind of advice would you give them and when they're going through the situations to help them cope? What would be your advice to a young person?
Well, I have close family members that suffer with depression, and it's a serious thing. People don't realize how serious depression is. It affects everything in life. It affects everybody around you. It's something that has to be taken seriously. So if you see somebody with a depression issue, you don't treat them like, okay, just get better. No, you got to really look at them like they're sick, like somebody with cancer. It's the same thing.
I hear you, man. Well, I wish you all the best, and I hope you kill it today. I know you're gonna kill it, man.
I should be all right.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now do the airplane, do the airplane. Listen with me, let me see you do the airplane. Now do the airplane, do the airplane. If you rockin', if you with me.
Chilling here with A Game. And you guys had that single Airplanes, right? Yeah. That was a fly single. And I just want to ask you a few questions. What inspired you guys to first start making music and want to get into the business and things like that?
I mean, well, we've always been doing music for a very long time. Our cousin, kind of influenced us in a way to do music. He was a DJ coming up, so we've always kind of watched him. He was kind of like a mentor towards us. Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of originally where it started, and everything kind of just took off from there,
What kind of advice would you give to young kids going through internal issues? What advice would you give them to cope and, to get through it?
I mean, believe, stay strong, and, have faith. Make God first, you know what I mean? Excellent. God should always come first, Because at the end of the day, God's a stepping stone, So that's what's up.
Thank you for that, man. I hope you guys have a good day, man.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
No problem.
Airplane's out now, baby.